When you are in a marriage after betrayal, you can get stuck in a lot of things. And first for me, it was just absolute, complete anger. I was so mad at him and just like, how could he do this to me? How could he do this to me? How could he do this to me? And then, there's deeper thoughts of every time we were together, is he thinking about her? Is he thinking about her? And there is a way to get out of that. But I'm telling you, especially if you're trying to work it out and you're staying inside of that, that is not fair to you. And that is also not fair to that other person, because you have to remember this. And this was very hard for me, is because it was so hard for me to trust again. Because as a Scorpio, like, trust for us is such a big thing, and we just want to feel safe. And if you break our trust, like, if you have our trust, you have it for life. We're loyal for life. But if you break it, it's super hard to get back. And that is also something to do with me. And I still, like, trust is still super important, but I had to get to the point where it was realizing the energy. I was thinking about her way more than he probably was, because I was just always in so much fears. Is he thinking about her right now? And does he miss her right now? And does he wish he was with her right now? Even though he chose me, but I was in that energy. And I had to get to the point where, what energy am I giving him? And to be able to just be present with him in the moment. Right now, you and I are together. And I am just going to consciously choose to put her outside of my mind. Yes, to excuse me, to consciously be in that moment with him, present in that moment with him. And that is when alignment comes, and you can actually feel when something is off, where it's not just, you assuming something or being worried about something. Then that connection can be real. And then he, in turn, can give that energy back to you. Because if you are in that fear energy or that anger energy, he can feel that energy. And then he feels shame and guilt. And especially if you're trying to work it out, there's a reason he chose you and he's with you, and that you're trying to work it out. And that is the stuff that we are going through in this group, in this membership, is how to walk through all of those things. Because I'm telling you, if you are trying to work it out and you are staying in that anger and staying in that fear, it's going to be super hard to find. You might be able to work out just fine and be okay. You don't want to just be okay. You want to live heaven on earth. You want to be in bliss. You want to be in joy. You want to be able to look at him. And when you look at him, just be like, I am in so much gratitude for him. Because honestly, like, in the morning, consciously, right away in the morning, I get myself in a state of gratitude. And he is just one of the first things. He's usually in the kitchen making me breakfast almost every morning. And I sit in bed, and it's not just with him, getting myself in the state of gratitude and, consciously thinking about how I want my day to go, and abundance coming in and all of the things. But it's gratitude for him, because our relationship is such a beautiful thing. And at the core of me, I know everything that happened with us, and even all the betrayal and all of what happened in our past, where I can let that go. But it all brought us to where we are right now. And without all of that, we could not be in this. And I would rather be in this right now than the state we are at even before the betrayal. This is such a beautiful thing. And I'm here to help you get there, because if you're working it out, you don't want to live in that anger and that fear. And it is such a hard thing to get out of. And I can help you with it, because I've been there. And it's about being consciously aware and walking through the steps. Start with my freebie with breath work. Breath work was huge for me, especially, when my nervous system was acting up, and I just was scared, and he was making me feel a sort of way, and then the anger and stuff, just being able to breathe through it. So you want to start with that, with my freebie. And then join the membership, just for a safe place to be able to talk through your emotions, talk through that, and then get lessons, and talk with me about going from the anger and the resentment and the fear to absolute gratitude and joy and bliss and a beautiful, beautiful marriage and a beautiful, beautiful life. Sending love always.